Welcome back to our channel, all right, guys? Let's be real when it comes to flirting. Most of us are looking for that obvious sign. But here's the truth. Women don't always play it that way. In fact, one of the biggest giveaways that a woman is into you doesn't come from what she says. It comes from her eyes. Yep, her eyes are dropping. Clues left and right. And if you're not paying attention, you might miss them completely. You ever find yourself wondering, is she into me, or am I reading too much into this? Well, stick around, because today we're breaking down exact what her eyes are saying. When she's flirting, spoiler alert, they reveal a lot more than you think. If you can pick up on these subtle eye signals, you'll have a whole new level of insight into whether she's into you or just being nice. Let's dive into what her eyes are really saying. 1. The direct gaze, more than just looking at you. Have you ever felt like she's looking right through you, like her eyes are locked onto yours in a way that makes you want to look away? Well, here's the thing. Most women aren't going to stare you down, unless they're interested. A direct gaze where her eyes lock onto yours and hold that connection for more than just a fleeting second is her way of saying, you've got my attention. But it's not just about her looking at you. It's about how long she holds that gaze. If she looks at you and her eyes linger just a little longer than usual, that's not an accident. It's intentional, even if she doesn't fully realize it. A woman might be figuring out her own feelings, but her eyes give her away before her brain can even catch up what's happening. She's unconsciously trying to build a connection. This prolonged eye contact is her brain's way of saying, I'm interested. She's putting out feelers, seeing if you're picking up on her vibe. 2. Pupil dilation. Her eyes can't. Pupil dilation hide the chemistry. Here's a sneaky science fact. When a woman is attracted to someone, her pupils dilate. This is a subconscious reaction, one she can't control, and it's one of the clearest indicators of attraction. If you're chatting with her and notice that her pupils are a little larger than usual, that's her body reacting to you in ways she probably isn't even aware of. Now, most guys won't spot this because it's subtle, but the next time you're in a dimly lit restaurant or cozy corner of a bar, pay attention to how her eyes respond. If her pupils are dilating, that's a huge clue that she's feeling something. Here's a quick tip. Don't stare into her eyes like you're Sherlock Holmes solving a mystery. Just notice the vibe. If her pupils are big and she's making strong eye contact, you're probably in a good spot. 3. The quick look away, shy. Quick look away, flirty, or both. Here's another move that a lot of guys misinterpret. The quick look away. You might be thinking, wait, she looked away. Does that mean she's not interested actually? It's often the opposite. If she makes eye contact with you, holds it for a beat, and then quickly glances away with a smile or a slight blush, that's her subtle way of flirting. What most guys don't realize is that breaking eye contact can be just as flirty as holding it. It's all about the context. If she looks away and then looks back at you a second later, or if she's playing with her hair while doing it, she's teasing. It's a playful move, almost like a dare. I'm interested, but I'm not going to make it too. The sideways glance, easy 4. The sideways glance, the secret peek. You're having a conversation, and out of the corner of your eye, you catch her giving you a sideways glance. This is another subtle move that's easy to miss if you're not paying attention. The sideways glance is all about curiosity. She's checking you out without wanting to be obvious about it. This one often happens in groups. Maybe you're at a party or in a UAL setting with friends, and she gives you a quick side eye while you're talking to someone else. That's her way of staying connected with you, even when you're not directly engaged. If she's throwing these glances your way, it's her mind staying on you, even when the conversation has shifted elsewhere. Blinking and fluttering 5. Blinking and fluttering nervous energy equals attraction. Another subtle sign to watch for is how often she blinks or flutters her lashes. If she's blinking more than usual, especially when she's holding eye contact with you, it could be because she's nervous, And not in a bad way. A nervous energy often accompanies attraction, and her blinking is her body's way of dealing with the excitement or tension she feels around you. Here's something women don't usually tell you. Blinking faster or fluttering her eyelashes isn't just a random nervous tick. It's her body reacting to the heightened energy between you two. It's like her eyes are trying to cool off from all the heat of attraction. 6. The eyebrow raise. The eyebrow raise. Silent. Hello. Here's a subtle but powerful one. If a woman is into you, she might give a quick eyebrow raise the moment you make eye contact. This move is so fast that if you're not paying attention, you'll miss it. It's called the eyebrow flash, and it's one of the most common non-verbal cues people use when they're happy to see someone or find someone attractive. So, what's happening here? It's a subconscious way of showing openness and interest. Think about it when you're intrigued or excited by something. Your eyebrows go up. The same applies to flirting. If you catch her giving you this little eyebrow raise, even for a split second, it's a green light that she's checking you out and interested in what you're about to say. The lingering look. 7. The lingering look after a joke. You crack a joke and she laughs. Not just politely, but genuinely. But here's the kicker. After she laughs, she looks at you a little longer than usual with that smile lingering on her face. This is a major sign that she's not just laughing at the joke she's enjoying. The lingering look is all about keeping the moment alive. If she looks away right after, she's probably just being polite. But if she holds eye contact, still smiling, and maybe even bites her lip or tilts her head slightly, that's her way of saying, I like the way you make me feel. She's soaking up the moment, enjoying the connection, and wanting to extend it. It's subtle, but it's her way of keeping the vibe strong between you two. 8. The slow blink. The slow blink. Comfortable around you signal. Here's one that flies under the radar but speaks volumes. When a woman is feeling comfortable and attracted to you, she might start to slow down her blinks while maintaining eye contact. It's a sign that she's relaxed, at ease, and enjoying the moment with you. What's happening here is that she's unconsciously signaling trust and comfort. If she's rapidly blinking or darting her eyes around, she might be feeling anxious or uncomfortable, but a slow, deliberate blink while holding your gaze, that's her way of showing that she's not just physically present, she's mentally dialed in and feeling good about where things are going. 9. The scan and smile. Scan and smile. Checking you out without being obvious. This one is a classic move that's super easy to miss if you're not paying attention. If a woman's interested, she'll give you a quick once-over, scanning your face, maybe even your body. But here's the key. She follows it up with a smile. It's like her eyes are taking a mental snapshot, and that little smile is her way of saying, yeah, I like what I see. This isn't the kind of glance where she looks you up and down like she's sizing you up. It's more subtle. Her eyes will flick over you, checking you out. But the real clue is in that soft smile that follows. She's showing appreciation without being too obvious about it. So if you catch her looking at you, then she smiles, especially if it's a genuine, almost shy smile. That's her way of saying, you've definitely got my attention. Now here's a bonus tip for bonus tip, those of you who like to pay attention to the details. If you ever catch her doing a double take, where she looks at you, looks away, and then snaps her eyes back to you. A second later, consider that a huge sign. The double take is her brain's way of saying, wait, hold on, I like what I see. It's a brief moment, but if you catch it, you'll know she's definitely noticing you, and not just in a casual way. It's like she can't help but take a second look, almost as if she's confirming to herself, yep, this guy's got my attention. Before you go, make sure to check out the next video, Non-Verbal Signs. She's ready for a kiss. We're going to break down those key signals, like leaning in, gazing at your lips, or those light flirty touches that tell you the moment is right. These subtle cues are the precursors to intimate, and knowing them can make all the difference. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to After School Psychology for more insider tips. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you're the first to know when the next one drops. I'll see you in the next video.